This short video is going to run through the key elements to starting your core rehabilitation exercise journey. Now these are very important to make sure that you're engaging your core correctly, you're not causing any other problems, and we can adaptively progress to meet your needs. So the first core principle is the connection that your brain has with your breathing, diaphragm and pelvic floor. So the first thing I want you to do is lie onto your back, bring your knees up and just make sure everything's nice and heavy. Okay, so in this position, I want you to take a nice deep breath in through your nose. I want you to fill your lungs with air. I want that tummy to rise up on your inhale. And when you exhale, I just want it to sink back down. Don't force the exhale. It should be really nice release and really nice and natural. So inhale and exhale. Keep everything nice and heavy. Okay, the next thing we need to look at is the position of your head. So your head should be kept in a line. Your chin shouldn't be down or it shouldn't be up trying to assist the movement. It should be nice and neutral. The shoulder blades should be really nice and heavy on the ground. And your feet should all touch the floor. So every toe should be nice and heavy. A gap between your knees. And every toe should be in contact with the floor. Lovely. The next thing we need to move down to is the awareness of your ribs. So, when you take a deep breath in, do your ribs come up or do they stay down? We need them to stay down to encourage the diaphragm to go down and let the pelvic floor release. It's all about that connectivity. So just try and get that neutral alignment. Breathe in, ribs nice and heavy, and let the stomach rise, and just breathe out, really nice and relaxed. Lovely. And then the next key element is that we look at your pelvis, okay? Now what we don't want is when you do an exercise is to tilt, okay? Or you flatten, it can be too difficult. We need to make sure that your pelvis is staying neutral, okay? So to find neutral, what I always say to my patients is, roll your pelvis all the way back, roll it all the way forward. So exaggerate the movement. Okay, and then just find halfway, your halfway point. And that should be your neutral. So let's go back to those principles. So keep everything nice and heavy. Your neck in a neutral position. Shoulder blades heavy. Your feet and toes should be all in contact with the floor. A bit of a space between your knees. Your neutral at pelvis and your ribs heavy. And then we connect our brain to our breathing and pelvic floor. So inhale. Inhale and let the tummy rise. Inhale and let the tummy rise. Lovely. Okay, now that can be quite a challenge for some people, but getting that connectivity is going to be so important for your rehab journey. So they are the key elements to starting your core exercises, and it's really important that your breathing, your position and your connectivity is perfect to make sure that you're achieving the right goals. Thank you and good luck.